Hi everybody, I'm on Intuitive here with our weekly energy readings. And you know what? I can't stay away from this deck, the Akashic Tarot. It drew me again this week from Sharon and Klingler and Sandra and Taylor. We'll be pulling our main cards from there. With that, I'm then going to pull a clarifying card from the Intuitive Whispers Oracle. This is Maude Hirst. Not a deck I use often, so we'll see how that goes. And then a 3-card pick. Oh! Whoops, sorry about that. Using the Guiding Light Oracle from Kelly T. Smith. Love her cards. Beautiful cards with that guiding light. So let's not, without further ado, let's get started on our weekly energy reading for March 6, 2025, or whenever this reading comes across your radar screen. It might be relevant to you. I want to remind everyone, this is for entertainment purposes only. If something resonates, that's fine. And if it doesn't, that's fine too. So just please know it's for entertainment purposes only. But, there we go. Let's get started again. Let me pull a few cards. I pull the cards. We take a quick look at them. Then we do a deep dive on them. And then once we get through that message again, we'll do the 3-card pick. So I'm going to do one more shuffle. Okay. Got it. Love these cards, of course. Again, what cards don't I love? I always love them. And now I'm shuffling the Intuitive Whispers Oracle. See what we get here. I'm going to do a quick shuffle on these. And here we go. First card I get is the number 10 card, and it says this is the light of the world. The next card I got is 14, which is a 5, which really can really signify change. And this says initiation and the Count Saint Germain. And then the last card that I get is the Queen of Forces. And then 21, there's a clarifying card, which is a 3, which is a Trinity. And it says spacious mind and soul. So let's get started right away. The first card is this 10. This is kind of like a major arcana card in this deck. It's, it's not one of the minor cards. This is a major card, the light of the world. So here we go. An old sage holds a glowing lantern and knocks on a door with no latch. A young man inside is too distracted to answer the knock. Your divine being is trying to get your attention. All it takes is a moment of your awareness to open the door. Though your life may be busy, the opportunity now presents itself for you to move into a higher awareness. It's a great time to open to your higher self and all its wisdom and powers. It is your soul, your eternal being, who approaches, but it is up to you and only you to open the door. You do that by taking real and regular action, knowing and feeling the wise and radiant being you are forever. Through meditation and study, you can own that enormous love, power, and vision. You can make every day sacred by going within. Once you do, you will know a radiant and greater power in every step and with every word. You will be able to bring this magnificent force to your world, changing your life forever. Oh yeah, I like that, right? I think I'm getting chills as I'm saying that because I think that's where we all are. We're really looking to open the door to our spirituality because it's always knocking for all of us. It's always right there, but patiently waiting on us too. So there you go. Then we got 14, which is initiation and the Count Saint Germain. Standing among the pillars within a beautiful temple, the ascended master, Count Saint Germain, sends his light and energy to the 4-robed people who stand before him. It is time for their initiation. This card represents your initiation. It is much more than a change or even a transformation. It is nothing less than your movement into higher revelations of power, insight, and achievement. And the time is now. I love this, especially with this first card that we just got. Some loss of lower vibration relationships, jobs, or activities may be required in order to lift you to the new heights and power that await you. Your initiation can be aided by meditation and study, as well as by connecting to the ascended masters with whom you have worked for centuries upon centuries. Know that you have shared purpose and activities with the masters, even if you aren't certain of what they are yet. The disciplines you create now during your initiation and the work you do with the masters will lift your service to the world and to all humankind. This is a time of enormous uplifting, first in your energy and evolution, then in your manifest outer reality. The power that you hold within will impact every part of your life. Amazing how these two cards to me really, represent, like it's like a timeline, kind of opening the door and then moving through that door to start that initiation. And then we have the Queen of Forces. And it says, this card shows a woman balancing the energies of a sun in one hand and a moon in the other, with a river flowing beneath her feet. The Queen of Forces represents a woman who can help to bring greater balance to your life. She brings an unusual combination of power and peace, creativity and receptivity in both her energy and her support. Sometimes this card can represent a person in your life, either you or another, coming into a phase of great power and ability to sustain it with wonderful results. There is a gift of grace and serene understanding when this card is upright, and it did come out upright. It also brings new roles and opportunities. Careers in many of the sciences, global communication, nature, and energy may now be available to you. The Queen of Forces could also indicate the appearance of a possible love interest or an associate in business or in a creative project who has a powerful influence and connections for you or for another. It may be someone you know or somebody new, but when this card appears, there is a tender yet powerful support. During this time, choose to support yourself as well. You hold the forces of the sun, creativity, and the moon, receptivity, and only you yourself can direct the energy of your eternal life. Of course, beautiful, beautiful cards. And then we have this clarifying card, which is spacious mind and soul. You are not made of solid matter. We are made up of millions of atoms, and those atoms are 99.9% empty space. It's within that space that creativity and the feeling of spaciousness appear. We have two sides of our brains, which is interesting because we just had this card with the two sides. So we have two sides of our brains, the creative side and the analytical side. When you are overthinking, stressed, or problem solving, your creativity and feeling of spaciousness are limited. In order for your soul's creativity to emerge, you must prioritize cultivating space and stillness. All three of these cards, especially the first two, were also talking about meditation, just so you know. And you don't have to meditate, no big deal. But they both, I'm like getting this theme of meditation. It sounds simple, but it takes effort to find the time for space. With so many distractions designed to keep us in our analytical side of the mind, you have to set time aside for stillness in order to tap back into the the endless space that lies beyond. You can't use your mind to create a feeling of spaciousness. Instead, you have to rest into it. Where in your life can you find space? First thing in the morning or late at night? Dedicate time every day to be quiet so you can begin to listen to your soul's intuitive voice. Okay, so I love this. All these cards, love it. A new level is beckoning you, no matter what level you're on right now with your spirituality. And the next level, not just opening the door to your spirituality. I think if you're watching this channel, you've done that. But it sounds like for those of us who are watching this, it's time to move to the next level, wherever you are. No rush, no worries. Wherever you are is just perfect. It's perfect divine timing. But it's also getting ready to move up to that next level. And then we have working with the masters. Ascended masters, Jesus, Buddha, Saint Germain, so many of them. Getting ready to open the door to that new level, that next level of quiet, of meditation, of unconditional love. And what is in unconditional love? Compassion and neutrality, right? I love you. I'm compassionate. I feel for you. I feel what you're going through, but I'm also neutral. So whatever you represent, that's okay to me, because you know what? I come in with compassion and neutrality to move forward in this energy that we can create, or that we maybe we just walk by each other, but it's compassion and neutrality of moving forward and moving with people as we all move together as one, because we are all one. So we have this initiation. So the next level is knocking, right? We calling in the meditation, the ascended masters, the archangels, whoever it is, or just going, and it's funny because I'm hearing going up a level, but doing that by going deeper into ourselves, right? Who am I? Why am I here? What am I doing? What are my fears, right? Why am I afraid of something? What I have found, and then of course, let me just talk about this Queen of Forces, really having, I want to say having like dominion over both worlds, right? Our emotional self, our physical self, our intellectual self. We know who we are, but we need to take time to really take time and peace and quiet, spacious mind and spacious soul, meditation, take time and have peace and quiet to really move within who are we. Taking that time, because you know what? We do need, I personally need quiet time to really quiet my mind and listen and really go deep within and what interests me, what bothers me, what I have fears about, what I love, okay? To have that time to just open up and have that spaciousness open up to me. And listen, this is what I was going to say. Well, there's two things I was going to say. If someone comes in and makes noise or gets me out of my meditation, that's okay. It's not a big deal. I don't yell and like, oh my gosh, you just messed up my meditation. I'm going higher. Really, it doesn't matter. We have plenty of time. It never ends and we can't get it wrong, right? Our existence, our energy, once energy cannot be created or destroyed. We're created. We know we're here. We become, we know we're here. Guess what? You can't get it wrong and it never ends. So we're always learning more about ourselves, who we are, what this energy is that we embody. We've become conscious of it, right? We have a consciousness that we're this energetic being. And now we're just getting to know ourselves just so much better and on so many different levels as we move forward and getting to know other energies, right? Some we don't really like, some we like a lot. So, just kind of getting into this mix, but they're all of creation, which I just love. So that's the first thing I was going to say. And the next thing, I can't remember what I was going to say, so it must not be that important. I know it was important when it came up, but really the meditation, again, not worrying if someone interrupts me. It's fine. It's no big deal. I can either wrap it up for that day or I can go back into it. Once you do it, again, meditation may not be for you and that's okay too. But I still think not technically meditation, but quieting the mind, right? The world wants us to be like switching gears 50 times a minute to try, do this, buy, sell, You have to have that time when you can settle into Mother Earth, Gaia, ground with her, open up to Father Sky, right? All the beautiful, higher energies out there and let that all flow through. And that is when the revelations come. And they don't come all the time. Sometimes I'll tell you what, I get a lot of my revelations when I'm driving my car because my mind, my day-to-day mind, my to-do list mind is busy driving. And that helps to open things up where I can get some messages. And it's just a beautiful way. Oh, and that's what I was going to say. When I'm sitting there meditating, oftentimes, as much as I hate like fear, some things will come up in my life and I'm like really afraid, like, oh, I don't know, I'm not too happy about this. And that is really the best time because that is when I am being asked, why am I afraid? There's nothing to be afraid of. I once heard a saying that as your fear goes up, your faith in source goes down. Because with source, we know there's nothing to be afraid of. So as my fear is rising, my faith is going down, right? Because I know source takes care of me. I'm loved, I'm here, and why am I being afraid? But that fear is a great tool because then I can sit down and as hard as it is at that moment, I can sit down and say, why am I feeling fear about this person, about this situation, about this event, whatever it is, why am I feeling fear about this? That helps to clear out my emotions, then lead me to my beliefs. What do I believe about this situation that I am fearful of it or this person or whatever it is? Why am I getting this feeling of fear? That helps me to kind of clean up my belief system because I can say, well, I think it's this reason and that reason. And then it's like, yeah, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't hold any weight. It doesn't hold any water. And sometimes I have to change my belief system and not so much even change it. I don't want to even say that word. It's not literally maybe a change. Sometimes it is, but it's more of an adjustment. And again, it's more of my faith is falling. If my fear is going up, my faith in source is falling. So I don't like that. I like to have full faith in source, which is for me, works for me. So anyway, a very nice energy reading this week to really remind us to take time, getting ready. I hear the people watching this video getting ready to go up to that next level or move to that next level. And but doing it with quiet time and really analyzing. I'm hearing analyzing our fears and our belief systems and seeing if there can be any adjustments made to those to move forward. All right, so now here we go. We're going to do our 3-card pick. Peek is now waking up from her nap. So she's letting everybody know that she's moving to a new position, taking a little look around. So now we're going to do the 3-card pick with the Guiding Light Oracle. So let me shuffle these Guiding Light Oracle cards. They're a little bit bigger than these other cards, so, you know, it's kind of like, okay, here we go. So, Guiding Light Oracle, here we go. All right. Oh, there we go. Card 1, card 2, card 3. Think about which card resonates with you, 1, 2, or 3, and don't think too hard. If you picked card 1, you got 8. 8's my favorite number. Follow the signs. Look around you for clues. The answer to your question is right in front of you. I'm not hearing just look around you, look inside you for clues. That answer, those questions are inside of you. If you pick 2, you got number 31, which is a 4, which is like a solid foundation, and it says inner dialogue. In order for things around you to change, you must first change your inner dialogue. Absolutely, right? Everything is always working out for me, right? Instead of, oh, this is all going to go kablooey, everything is always working out for me. I have another saying that I say to myself, which is, I'm a happy, healthy, wealthy, traveling millionaire. I can't say I'm all of that, but I say it, and it's like, yeah, I feel a lot better. I'm a happy, healthy, wealthy, traveling millionaire. Everything is always working out for me. So there you go, card 2. And if you got card 3, it's 54, which is a 9, which is kind of getting to the end of a cycle. And it says purging process. You may be currently experiencing emotional discomfort that is disrupting your inner peace. If that's the case, there's got to be some belief systems that you need to look at. So looking at that, and yeah, that emotional discomfort leads us again to our belief system. It might be time to purge a belief system that doesn't work for you. All right, my friends, as you know, please like, share, and subscribe. It's always, I love doing these readings. It's always a treat. And for me to be here and for you to watch, I love it. Thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe, and know that I will see you tomorrow for our weekend energy readings and a 3-card pick. All right. Namaste, my friends. Bye.